In a world overflowing with information, it's not always easy to discern what's true. Especially when it comes to religion, misunderstandings can become deeply ingrained, sometimes hardening into stubborn prejudices. Today we're going to unpack the 7 biggest misconceptions about Islam, one of the world's largest religions, with over 1.8 billion followers. From accusations of violence to stereotypes about women's rights and the nature of God, we'll get straight to the facts based on core Islamic teachings and authentic history. Join us as we explore what Islam truly represents. Islam is frequently targeted by deeply entrenched misconceptions. But where do these misunderstandings come from, and what's the truth behind them? The goal of this video isn't to convert you, but to provide you with accurate information, helping you form a fair and objective view. We'll examine teachings from the Quran, sayings of Prophet Muhammad, and historical context. Our first and perhaps most prevalent and damaging misconception often attributed to Islam is a religion of violence or terrorism. Many believe Islam encourages violence, terrorism, and that holy war is a core tenet of the faith. The truth is, the Quran and the teachings of Prophet Muhammad strongly condemn the killing of innocent people. The Quran, chapter 5, verse 32, even states that killing one innocent life is like killing all of humanity. The concept of jihad is often misinterpreted. Jihad actually means struggle or exertion, primarily an inner struggle to become a better person or a struggle to defend justice when attacked, not an act of aggression or attacking innocent people. The acts of terrorism we sometimes see are carried out by extremist individuals or groups, and they fundamentally contradict true Islamic teachings. Next is misconception number 2. Islam oppresses women. This idea suggests that women in Islam are devalued, lack rights, and are forced to wear veils, hijab. History shows that Islam granted women significant rights as early as the 7th century, long before many Western cultures. They were given rights to own property, conduct business, inherit, and have a say in marriage and divorce. As for the hijab, it's a personal choice and a symbol of modesty for many women, not an act of oppression. Many Muslim women are proud of their hijab and see it as liberation from secular beauty standards. Outdated customs in some regions are due to local culture or misinterpretations, not core Islamic doctrine. The third misconception we'll clarify is, Muslims worship a different God named Allah. This notion suggests that Allah is a separate deity unique to Muslims, distinct from the God of Jews and Christians. The truth is, Allah is simply the Arabic word for the one singular God, capital G, without gender. It's the very same supreme being worshipped by Jews and Christians. Even Arabic-speaking Christians use the word Allah for God. Islam believes in the same single creator, and that prophets like Abraham, Moses, and Jesus were all messengers from the same God. The Quran 2255 Ayatul Kursi clearly describes his oneness and omnipotence, affirming that no deity is worthy of worship except him. Misconception number 4 is, Muslims reject Jesus. Many in the West mistakenly believe that Muslims don't believe in Jesus or consider him unimportant. This is entirely false. In fact, if one rejects Jesus as a prophet, they are not considered a Muslim. Jesus is mentioned by name 25 times in the Quran, which is more often than Prophet Muhammad. Muslims believe in his miraculous birth from a virgin. A chapter of the Quran is even named after his mother, Mary, Surah Maryam, as well as his ability to perform miracles and his return at the end of times. However, the key difference with mainstream Christianity is that Muslims do not believe Jesus is God himself, but rather a revered human prophet and messenger of God, because God is distinct from his creation. Moving on to misconception number 5. Islam is only for Arabs or is an Arab religion. Many still believe that Islam is exclusively for Arabs, or that it's a religion tied only to Arab culture. The truth is, this misconception is strongly refuted by looking at the actual numbers. Over 80% of Muslims are not Arab, with the majority residing in Indonesia, and approximately half of Africa is Muslim. The Quran, chapter 21, verse 107, affirms that Prophet Muhammad was sent as a mercy to the worlds indicating a universal message, not limited by race or nationality. Prophet Muhammad's final teachings emphasized equality, regardless of ethnic background or origin. The sixth misconception we need to address is Muslims worship the moon or the crescent and star symbol. Some claim that Islam is a pagan religion, worshiping the moon, or that the crescent and star symbol is sacred. Islam is purely monotheistic, worshiping only one unique God, Allah. Allah is the creator of everything, including the sun and the moon, Quran 41:37. Prostrating to the sun or moon is explicitly forbidden in Islam. There is no official symbol for Islam from within the religion itself. The crescent and star symbol was primarily popularized by the Ottoman Empire and carries historical and cultural significance rather than being an object of worship. Finally, we come to the seventh misconception. Muslims worship the Kaaba in Mecca. Many mistakenly believe that Muslims worship the Kaaba, the black cube structure in Mecca, as a type of deity. Muslims do not worship the Kaaba. It is an ancient structure built by Prophet Abraham and his son Ishmael as the first house of worship dedicated to God, Quran 2:126-122. Muslims face the Kaaba during prayer simply as a unified global direction, Qibla, a point of alignment, not as an object of worship itself. This is similar to how Christians might pray inside a church without worshiping the building itself. Beyond the 7 major misconceptions we've just covered, there are a few other common misunderstandings that are worth addressing. One of these is the idea that Islam is intolerant of other religions and forces people to convert. However, the Quran explicitly states, "There shall be no compulsion in religion," chapter 2, verse 256. The history of Islamic empires, especially during the Golden Age, saw the peaceful coexistence of multi-religious communities, where Jews and Christians were considered people of the book and were protected. Religious diversity is even seen as part of God's will. Another common misconception revolves around Sharia law, which is often depicted as an ancient, barbaric, and outdated legal system. In reality, Sharia is a broad and complex legal framework based on the Quran and the Sunnah, the teachings and practices of Prophet Muhammad, encompassing ethical, financial, familial, and criminal principles. Like any legal system, Sharia has various interpretations and must be understood within its historical context and its overarching goals of justice, compassion, and community well-being. The brutal acts we sometimes hear about are often due to extremist interpretations, not the inherent nature of Sharia. Finally, a simple yet crucial mistake is assuming that all Muslims are the same. Just like other major religions, Islam encompasses an immense diversity of sects, like Sunni and Shia, schools of thought, cultures, and practices. There are billions of Muslims across the globe with countless nuances in their experiences and interpretations of their faith. Generalizing all of them is a significant error and overlooks the rich tapestry of the global Muslim community. Through this video, we've collectively shed light on the 7 biggest misconceptions about Islam. Clearly, the complexity and richness of a religion cannot be reduced to simplistic stereotypes or false accusations. It's crucial to seek truth from reliable sources, question what we hear, and learn directly rather than relying on prejudice. If you found this video helpful and enlightening, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss other content designed to help you understand global cultures and religions more deeply. Do you have any other misconceptions about Islam you'd like us to address? Or any thoughts on what we've discussed? Please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.